The Ugly Zoo is bringing a new and exciting exhibit, the Chatterhorn. This creature is believed by our accomplished researchers to feast on human souls. Residing in its own pocket dimension, accessed through tight cave passages, it lures unsuspecting cavers by mimicking their voices. How neat! Their hypnotic abilities are sure to bring hours or even days of viewing pleasure to you, your friends, and your family. So come on down to the Ugly Zoo.
Ear protection required and provided at exhibit door. Ugly Zoo is not liable for grievous bodily harm, brain injuries, ruptured eardrums, and/or death.
Little Giant Crafts invited me to participate in this collaboration. There were 3 rules: kit bash some cheap plastic toys, make some terrain for your creature, and give it a name and any other details you want. I took most of my inspiration from stories of people getting trapped in cave systems, never being found or able to escape. The whole idea of that is completely horrifying to me. Take the Floyd Collins incident in 1925. Floyd had a cave on his land, and just past an extremely narrow passage was a beautiful crystal alcove. His dream was to widen the passage so he could share it with others. He became trapped in the passage, trying to get to the other side so he could reach the beautiful white crystals that lay just beyond his touch. Floyd survived hundreds of feet below the surface in dire conditions for approximately 14 days. Floyd was incredibly lucky to have so many brave people willing to descend deep into the caves to attempt to rescue him. When a cave-in started, Floyd begged for one of his rescuers not to escape. Floyd did not want to be trapped or die alone. Floyd unfortunately did not survive the cave, but I often catch myself wondering if he had made it to the other side, would it have been as wonderful and grandiose as he had dreamed? Would it be even better? Would his curiosity for exploration have been satiated? If he had made it through the passage, would he have been able to get back out again? Caves hold a lot of mystery. They are a world of their own. We know almost nothing about the world that lives below the surface. Not only the oceans, but what is beneath our very own feet. Similarly, this project held a lot of mysteries for me. I had no plan and no direction, and as usual, I was trying things I had no idea if they would work or not. I decided to use some color shift paint to mimic the iridescent shells many insects have. This paint made the model so smooth that any wash I tried to put over it just slid off. Dry brushing and any pattern I tried to paint on looked so uneven and streaky, and just got worse the more I tried to even them out. I was feeling pretty bummed, considering I wasn't already having the best week, so I decided to step away and get some fresh air. I played outside with my dogs, and I came back and remembered it's so important to give yourself care. Life can feel like a balancing act sometimes. Home life, work, social life, hobbies, education, bills, health, and anything else that life decides to throw at you. Sometimes you take your frustrations with the balancing act out on yourself, especially when you don't make something you're thrilled with. But if you step away and come back, it's usually not as bad as you thought it was. You might even be happy with it. I think what frightens me so much about Floyd Collins' story more than anything is the loneliness he must have felt after the cave-in. Even though my hobby is hardly comparable to his tragic story, I understand the desire to share your passion with others. I missed working with others. I felt lonely in my hobby. I love being inspired by others. I love bouncing ideas off of one another. I love how everyone motivates, encourages, and admires each other's work. I didn't expect to be happy with my finished project, and before getting to know a lot of my fellow collaborators, I didn't expect this creative loneliness to disappear. I'm sorry if this is all too personal or mushy, but I feel like if this is something anyone else is dealing with, I want to tell you, if you put yourself out there, you will find your kind of people. Please go check out everyone's amazing builds for the Ugly Zoo. Seriously, everyone has blown me away with their creations, and they definitely deserve a few views. Alright, thanks for watching.